Hi Aquarius, thanks for watching. This is a spiritual horoscope, so please take what resonates and release the rest. We'll get started with some runes and then we'll clarify with some cards. So let's jump in. What does Aquarius need to know at this time? What's the energy that wants to come? Okay, so let's take a look here. So you've got Ingus. So Ingus represents fertility, but in this case, how I want to explain it, it's actually like a big project that you're undertaking. Either it's about to start, or it hasn't, it hasn't quite started yet. Like it's on the verge. It's like if think of it from like a pool perspective, like you may have like dipped your toe in it, but you're not like fully into it yet. That's the visual that's coming in. So you've got Othala. So Othala represents like an inheritance. So how I want to explain this is that because an inheritance can be unexpected. So this is where I want to say like there's something unexpected that's coming as a result of this project, this new start that you have just about to start. You've got Thorisaz. So Thorisaz is like a gateway. So it's like the words that just came in, actually, it's like Pandora's box. Like this change that's coming in, it's like opening yourself up to like a completely new world. And it's like you're wading through it. Like actually, we just had the analogy of the pool, and now like you're wading through all these things, and there's so many things that you're just like in shock and awe about, but it's something incredibly positive and actually powerful. Like it's a major change that's coming in, and it's transforming not just your life but your perspective, how you're looking at things, and there's new opportunities that are coming as a result of this. What else can we get for Aquarius? All right, so you've got Langus. So this is where going with the flow. So Langus, with all these changes that are coming in, and it seems like there's so many different options, there's so many things to look at and learn, and so this is where going with the flow is important. Don't have so many expectations, don't be hard on yourself, because you are human. So this is where, because a lot of it is new, there is things that you do need to learn, and going with the flow is important because you're human. You can't learn everything right off the bat. You're not necessarily always going to grasp something the first time either. So this is where like being human is okay. It didn't work out this time. Okay, I'll try again tomorrow, kind of thing. So having that kind of like, not necessarily the words that I wanted to say is like loosey-goosey, but more of that just joie de vivre approach to things, in terms of like, okay, I'll just try again, like no big deal. It is how it's going to help you get through this situation. And also don't be afraid of asking questions. And you've got Yira. So Yira is about, think of it as energy. Like what you've put out into the world is now coming back to you. Like all that positivity, the universe is giving back to you tenfold. So this is where all these changes are coming in as a result of everything that's happened in the past, has led to this new situation, this new journey that you're on. And it feels like you're taking people along with you for this new journey, that you're not going through this alone. Like other people are with you. So this is where you can have like that support system and create, like, it's like a new bond gets created, because you're going into this like holding somebody's hand. You're not alone. Let's go to some cards now. What can we clarify for this situation? What can we clarify for Aquarius? Let's try that again. What can we clarify for Aquarius? So you've got learning experience. So we just talked about that there's things that you're going to learn and you might not get it the first time, but this is all part of that learning process. You're not going to master anything the first time you do it. You have to do it more than once. So this is where going with the flow is so important. But it's like you need to ask questions, like maybe have like a mentor. Like we mentioned how you're going into this with somebody, but it's like you also need to have a mentor that's either already mastered what you're trying to learn, and so this is where the tips and tricks can be so important, but there is someone that you can learn from. And we have healthful eating. So this is where our healthful eating. So through this change, it feels like there's so much to do, so much to see. It's like a kid at a candy store. But this is where taking that time out and finding that balance is going to be important and going to actually benefit you in the long run. What else can we get for Aquarius? Okay, that just jumped out. Miracle. So this big change that came in, and it, like we mentioned here, that it's something unexpected, that it will seem like a miracle, like something so unexpected, like you're in awe, but go with the flow and have fun with it, because we talked about like everything that you did in your past is now coming back to you and you're getting these gifts. And so this is where just have fun with it. Trust that you deserve it. What else? Oh, that just flew out again. So you've got optimism. So looking at each situation, finding the positive, and will benefit you in the long run, because there's always a nice way of saying things. And with this big change that comes in, you will have a sense of like feeling overwhelmed at some point, because there is big things coming. But this is where like remain optimistic that it's all part of this learning experience, is all part of this new journey that you're on. Taking the breaks when you need it is okay. But when you feel like it's too much, take that break. But also, it's like at the end of the day, you need to look back at the day and find a minimum, let's say, of 3 positive things that happened during the day, and that will keep you optimistic, looking forward to tomorrow, especially when things, you may not get things the first time. This is where being optimistic, okay, maybe I'll get it tomorrow, maybe I just need to do something different, and having that mentor will help you stay motivated, stay on that path that you're on. But you need to stay optimistic, and when something doesn't work out the first time, hey, there's always tomorrow. All right, this is what I have for you at this time, and thanks for watching.